built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Your Charlotte Independence!
Want an affordable and exciting outing for the whole family? The Charlotte Independence has you covered. Introducing the Charlotte Independence Family 4-Pack. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 drinks, starting at only $80. It's everything you need for a family night filled with soccer fun. Come see your Charlotte Independence play at American Legion Memorial Stadium. For county, for country, ride with us. Get your family 4-pack today at charlotteindependence.com.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive.
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
We are moments away from the 16th playing of the I-85 derby between the Charlotte Independence and the Greenville Triumph. There's never been a draw, and this game has never ended scoreless. We should be in for a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Your primary presenter tonight, Novant Health. Let's look at the Charlotte Independence. Just one change. Geoffroy comes in for Sadie. Watch out for Luis Alvarez on the left-hand side. He also is tied for the lead in the Golden Boot race on 9 goals. Will it be he or Maru who takes the lead? Could it be tonight? We wait and see. Matt Levy in goal will be between the pipes minding this Greenville team. Speaking of the Triumph, here's a look at their starting 11. They are unchanged from that 3-3 thriller against the Hearts of Pine. A familiar face to Charlotte fans. Amal Knight is returning to American Legion Memorial. He played here last season, over 600 minutes for the Independence. Watch out for him to try and keep out this very aggressive Charlotte Independence offense.
Harper,
well, it is a beautiful evening for soccer in the Queen City. These two teams have played each other a lot since Charlotte moved to League One. In fact, Greenville have played no one more than the Charlotte Independence since they joined League One back in 2022. So far, it has been a series closely divided. Charlotte 8 wins, Greenville 7. There has always been a winner, and in each of the last 4, it has alternated. So many storylines that connect these two teams. They recruit from many of the same areas. The coaching staffs related, and even many of the players go way back to the experience that links both sides. All we await now is Lauren Aldrich, our head referee tonight, to give us the whistle and get us underway. Charlotte just 2 points off the top of the league. With an opportunity here, they would need points dropped by Omaha, but could very well find themselves the top of the league table at night's end.
Ring that bell! Ring that bell!
Both teams coming into this one with a lot of momentum. 2 consecutive wins for each. But it all comes down to the next 90. The whistle blows, and we are underway in Charlotte. Zach Burley here with you. So glad you joined us at American Legion Memorial Stadium. 2 teams that have been some of the most consistent in the league since Charlotte joined just a few seasons ago. In fact, during that span, one of these teams has qualified for the playoffs in each and every year. The only time both of them did not was Greenville last year. Good win along the back line. Liotti causing some issues. Wiggling out of pressure. Matisse Geoffroy, the one change in this Charlotte lineup. Alvarez on the far side. Alvarez Maya. The recenter for Jefferson Amaya. Alvarez. Ferreira was there. Read the pass beautifully. This Greenville team has a very stout midfield too. Connor Evans, Champa Herrera, Freud, Vaquero, into Jamie, has a pop on his left. Nga, routine clearance from Bub. As we mentioned, right on the precipice of that #1 spot for Charlotte. 2 points out of first. Omaha playing right now against Chattanooga on the road, so we'll get you updates from there as they happen. Would need them to drop points, of course, but even a draw would be enough to draw them level on points at the top of the league. Greenville outside the playoff picture, looking to find their way in. A win could put them within 7 points. A foul, says Lauren Aldrich. The way the playoff picture looks is kind of funky. Right on the playoff line is Chattanooga, but they've got 16 games played above them. Alta with 21. Routine catching the air for them all night. So really not going to know how the playoff picture settles until some of these games in hand get played. 3 points is 3 points. Of course, there are bragging rights on the line as well. Greenville could level this I-85 rivalry at 8 apiece with a win. Charlotte, some early possession, pinning back this Greenville side. Back 5. Trying to go over the top. Gefroy gets it back on the second attempt. Lays it across. Just nobody at the back stick. Vaquero is going to the near post. Maroon is right down the middle. It was a great service. Christopher Jamie just checked his run, was at the penalty spot, rather than bursting in at the back post. Dimmick down line. The opening salvo fired the way of the Independents. Oh, a risky pass. Nearly got themselves into trouble. Yachty all alone up there. Only redirected. Manin. Another misplaced pass. Javin Ramiro sweeps it up. Ramiro, who is put in a shift along the back line for the Independents. He's played all but 9 minutes in the game against Alta earlier this season. Alvarez. Over the top. Might just fall to the arms of Knight. That's going to be a problem, especially in this first half. The eyes of Knight staring right into the setting sun. In a mostly cloudy Carolina sky. The only part really not cloudy, right where the sun is setting away to our left. We saw during warm-ups, the ball trying to get his eyes adjusted. Will not be a view he has to adjust himself much to as Vaquero miscontrols out of play. A little conversation being had here between Lauren Aldrich and Brandon Frick. Frick gives a nod. Appears to at least be either an agreement or contentment with the direction from Lauren Aldrich. Down line for Bub. Does manage to get it in play. Returned it right to him though. Bub! Was Manning with the recovery. After his clearance went right back to where it came from. But now they're on the break here. Baquero shifts it out to Gaffroy, who gets it right back. Alvarez just miscontrolled. Looking very dangerous on the counter. Here's a look. You can see Gaffroy now watch running in from that left-hand side. There goes Alvarez. You can see he just takes a bobble. Unfortunate. Just here in the 8th minute. Both teams just starting to get a feel for things inside the 18-yard box. This fixture very rarely disappoints. 8 wins for the Independents, 7 for Greenville. There's never been a draw. We've always had a goal. Most recent meeting between these two teams was back in June. 1-0 affair. Charlotte over Greenville. That 1-0 comes up a lot. 4 of the last 5 meetings actually have been decided by just a 1-0 margin. The most common scoreline in this fixture, 7 of the previous 15. Baquero in the middle of the park. Tried to continue it along to the overlapping Nga. Frick, as he so often is, sweeping up along the back line. Christopher Jamie. Romero falls into that shadow in the corner. Freud. Hero drifting deep. Alvarez. That second line has been difficult, but here goes Greenville. Levy's out. He manages to recover in the nick of time. Well, not for the first time tonight. Seeing just a misplayed pass lead to a counter opportunity for Greenville. Ligotti made a sliding challenge earlier that nearly would have seen him in. It's the most clear. Matt Levy having to scramble towards his own goal, did well. Just a little pull on the jersey.
Whistle and a foul.
Here's a look at that breakaway for Greenville. Just give away possession, trying to break through the lines, and Romero doesn't quite read the ball correctly. He knew he was in a foot race. Liotti tried to go over Levy. Probably the best decision. Wondered if he would have tried to match speed with Romero. And man, and if he could have gotten there for a one-on-one. So the first set-piece opportunity of the night, Baquero will take. Lobbed into the back stick, but Knight reads it the whole way. Jamal Knight Send it right to his counterpart on the other end, Matt Levy. Knight, who had 7 appearances in 630 minutes for the Independents last season. He had a great moment with his former head coach Mike Jeffries down on the sideline during warm-ups. As he was making his way to the locker room, he stopped over, had a big hug. They spoke for a good part of 90 seconds, 2 minutes, catching up. Had a few other words with some of the technical staff. Here's Jamie, the spin on the edge of the 18. Alvarez pinged out to Dimmick. First time. Edge of the 18. Amaya on the half volley. Jamie cutting inside. Over the head of Swabu. Overhead kick! Just wide!
Gaffroy with the bicycle kick.
Gaffroy got on his bike and very nearly did the spectacular. Our replay brought to you by Black Tie Bus Charters. So close. The audacity to even attempt this and nearly executed to perfection. Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independents. With same-day and next-day sick visits, Novant Health provides care when and where you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. Moving quickly through the lines. Final third entry that has been hard to come by for the Triumph. Here's Bub. Chapa Herrera. Evans tries to continue it along. Cross blocked by Romero. Just kept in. Accio. Been lively on that right-hand side. You've got to provide a lot of width there with the back 5. You're always going to have Bub kind of bombing down that wing. There's so much possession for Charlotte. Sometimes they're having to move so quickly that Bub isn't always there for support. He's got a long throw on his hands now. Bub hucks one in, but Levy claims with confidence. Alvarez timed perfectly by Herrera. Accio stings one in. Nearly
deflection
redirected.
goes wide of the mark. It'll be a goal kick coming out for the Jacks.
Azad Liati has been the main man down the middle so far. All the chances are funneled through him. Great use of pace and gets the contact he needs. Just could not redirect it. Full credit, though, to Manning, who's on Liati's back. Sometimes just that little bit of pressure, that feeling that you got someone on your shoulder that can make those chances difficult. Ubanor on an island. Gaffroy. Baquero, Swabu all alone, denied by Knight. Brilliantly done by the former Independence man. An incredible pass here by Baquero. Watch the vision. First time touched by the Spaniard. And Swabu just knew he had scored there and gotten his 10th, robbed by Knight. He's very used to getting the job done on this field. Not so much so in other colors. Javin Romero will take the opening corner kick of the night. Left-footed in-swinger. Three-headed goal scored on the year for Charlotte. Back stick, nodded clear. Ngam. Alvarez. Good pressure in the corner to force it back. Jovan Romero stayed ahead, but they just could not do anything with the service. Well, this opening period that is just closed is very fruitful for this Independence team. They've scored more goals than anyone else in the opening 15 minutes of games this season in League One. 10 goals. Very good at opening the game. You've seen the sort of pressure they're providing. Already 4 shots in this game. And on just about any other day, Swebu Maru puts that one home. Awkwardly back to Levy. Ports himself very well. He's had a couple of awkward chances to deal with tonight. So calm, cool, and collected back there. Second in saves in the league this season at 60. Just 4 off the number 1. Foul right in front of the Greenville bench. Patty, the man fouled. Dimmick, the guilty party. Here's a look at it right in front of the Greenville bench. Just left a foot in there right at the end. Every time the studs come up off the ground, always likely to draw a whistle. Patty will be able to continue. So look at Dave Dixon. He's very familiar with this place as well. He's an assistant coach for the Independents in 2 different stints, 24 and 25, and all the way back in 2019 to 2020 as well. So he's familiar with how things run, and then even this squad as well. Keeping that inside look will help him and his team tonight. Alvarez, who committed the foul. Over the top, and for Liotti. The offside flag is up.
Offside flag is up. Indirect kick for the Jacks.
Well, both of these teams come into tonight in fine form. Greenville, a thriller, 3-3 against the Portland Hearts of Pine, and what is the highest number of shots combined in a game this season. Not only that, but the second highest combined number of shots in a game ever in League One history. 44 combined between the 2 teams in that 6-goal thriller. It actually displaces a game that Charlotte played earlier this season against Richmond, which had 42 shots. Just 1 below the all-time record of 45. Strings together a good run of games for Greenville. 2 wins in a row for them. It's the second time this season they have done so. The second time they have scored 3 or more goals in back-to-back games. Here goes Nord in a foot race. Manning does well to catch up. Nord holds on to it to the back stick. Tried that floated cross that nearly snuck its way in.
And will be out for a goal kick for the Jacks.
Great use of his speed, and a man who is on fire for this Triumph team. Takes the contact well. Just puts one up in the danger area. better shot than a cross. Dangerous one way or another. Ruben Noor, who joined from the United organization with their second team in Ethiopia. The United States as a boy, came up through a Somali-founded academy in the Minnesota capital area. Got his shot with the academy there. First Somali player to sign for Minnesota United. Now applying his trade in the Southeast. An explosive start it has been for him. 2 goals last time against the Hearts of Pine. An assist against Boise in the match before. Laid off by Dimmick. Maru. Charlotte also scoring 3 goals in the last time out. 3-1 victory over Knoxville, and what's a great result against a playoff team. Maru with the brace to go along with an own goal. Akio, did he keep it in? Yes, he did. Segrist. We haven't seen a lot of sustained offensive pressure from this Greenville team. It's been flashes and bursts on the counter for them. That shows up in the possession stats. Over 70% of the ball so far for Charlotte. 100 more passes as well for the Independents. Patty on the near side. Who tries to flick it along past Dimmick. Jamie to himself. Racing forward. Dimmick. Alvarez. Alvarez near post. Stings the side netting.
Alvarez's shot is into the side netting. It'll be a goal kick for the Triumph.
So close for the young man. Look at this intended pass, but Maru makes the run away. A lovely centered ball. This is exactly where it should go. Edge of the 18. Then Alvarez thinks he can catch Knight out at the near post. Doesn't get it on target. Liati using that physical presence again. Noor cuts it on his right. From the side netting on one end to the side netting on the other.
Over the end line. Goal kick coming out for the
Noor's
Jacks.
influence just growing in this game. Funnily enough, both teams in their last 2 games scoring 3 goals apiece. 2 3-1 wins for the Independents, and a 3-2 win and a 3-3 draw for the Triumph. Triumph trying to go 3 games unbeaten for the first time this season. Team that missed the playoffs last year, so can climb their way back in. Linesman on the near side, does spot a deflection. Dimmick in for Jamie. Rides the challenge, but dispossessed by Evans. One back well, but fouls his Lauren Aldrich. It's a very high-powered offensive Charlotte team. They've scored 3 or more goals in 10 competitions so far this season, largely thanks to this man, Suebu Maru. in all of 2025, and we're only about halfway through this season. They only managed to score 3 or more on 9 occasions. If you move that window to 2 or more goals, they've managed to score that mark in 17 games this year, including 4 of their last 5. They have more than anyone else in the goal tally in League One. 40. Dimmick forced to keep it in play. Carroll just gets a little arm in the back from Evans. Carroll goes up for the header. See the 2 arms there. Just a little push. It's one of those ones when you do get your hands out onto your opponent. Gives Baquero the opportunity to take that contact and draw the foul. Into Baquero. Trying to center it. And they'll get to go again from the corner, the second one of the night. First from the far side.
Number 10, John Baquero, take the second corner of the night for the Jacks.
We've already seen him all night. Be very dominant in the air on these crosses. What can Baquero do? 6 assists on the season for him. Right-footed in-swinger. Front stick. Nodded away by Frick. Knorr gets it along. Herrera. Slowed down just enough by Jamie, but wins it back. Knorr took just long enough for the Independents to check up. And good there to retain possession. A lot of times Greenville has looked to go to the channels, try to get balls in the box quickly. That lack of the ball starting to tighten that vice from Charlotte. Got to deny them possession just a little bit. Try and get in a rhythm yourself. Here's Mubanor, looking for movement ahead of him. Outside of the foot pass. Liotti. Accio in the middle. Chested down. Another overhead attempt. Alvarez brought down by Bub. Gonna earn himself a yellow card. Opening caution of the evening.
Yellow card
just isolated here.
Bub, the triumph.
Swing and a miss from Bub. Not a whole lot of contact, but enough without contact on the ball to draw the foul. A swing of that size always risk the yellow card. I think the argument there could be at this stage of the game. Perhaps could get away with the warning. Crossover into the half-hour mark. Final 15 minutes of the first half. Floated in. Baquero just misplays it, but gets bailed out by the contact. Didn't strike that as cleanly as he would have wanted. Segrist helps out. Take it short. Javan Romero thought about the overhead there as well. Alvarez. Final 15 minutes have been fruitful for Charlotte in the first half. More goals than anyone else during it. 12 so far this season. In the final stages of the first 45. In contrast, Greenville have conceded more than anyone else in the final 15 minutes of the first half, so a mismatch. We will see if they can capitalize. Alvarez skews his shot out of play. And that will take us to our first half hydration break.
After this hydration break.
Season tickets are still available for the 2026 season. The package is starting at just $5 per match. Lock in your seats today by scanning the QR code or visiting tickets.charlotteindependence.com to secure your spot with the Charlotte Independents.
Make sure you're in your seat. You could be our next contestant.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina is the official health insurance provider of the Charlotte Independents. Blue Cross North Carolina makes health insurance easy. Discover employer, individual, family, Medicare, and Medicaid plans from Blue Cross Carolina. Care starts here. Well, these two teams deadlocked on the scoreline. Charlotte certainly the more dominant of the two teams offensively, and on the stat sheet, dominating in possession. But there have been chances both ways. This could very easily be 1 or even 2-0 to Greenville. With a couple of the opportunities they've mustered. The best chance of the night, though, Swaybu Maru denied by him all night on his return to American Legion Memorial Stadium. I think it's a great opportunity for Greenville to dial in here and readjust. You've noticed over the last 10 to 15 minutes, they tried to hold on to the ball more and deny this Charlotte team possession, because when you give it to the Independents, a team that's so clinical in the final third, most goals of any team in League One, they're going to punish you, and they have done so nearly on multiple occasions so far. I think that's the right move. You can see there, 67% possession, dominating both in that category, in shots as well. If they continue to cede that possession battle to Charlotte, they're going to get themselves into some problems. Wry smile from Mike Jeffries. He converses with Dan Benson. He's approaching history, Mike Jeffries. He is very close to the #1 spot in wins all time in League One in the USL Cup. 66 right now. For Darren Sawatsky is #1 all time. He is just behind on 63. So a win here tonight would move him within 2 of tying Darren for the overall most wins for a coach in League One. A guy who's done it at multiple levels for this Independent team previously when they were in the championship level. It's just so heavily associated with this franchise. Has really turned this organization into one of the most consistent teams when they were in the championship, but now at the level in League One. Last season, really their worst season in League One. They made the playoffs, but just by 1 point. They went to the final just a few years ago where they fell on penalties to their in-state rival, North Carolina FC. One of those teams you always got to look for. Flicked away by Frick. The clearance completed by Fritz. Jamie on his left. Still he goes on, but blasted over.
Christopher Hyman with his shot. His left foot rockets over the crossbar. It will be a goal kick for the Triumph.
Very close opportunity for Charlotte. They're finding some opportunities in the inside channels. That's where Maru's opportunity came from earlier. They're looking on the inside. Just finding some space. Javi Romero. Sliding challenge by Bob, sees it out. Dimmick on the near side. Really a tale of two teams when it comes to home and away form. Only one loss on the season for Charlotte here at home. Geoffroy gets the deflection he's looking for.
That ball behind the double young line. It's going to be a corner kick for the Jacks. Heading over to take the kick, number 5, Jonathan.
Another corner for the home side. None yet for Greenville. This their fourth. Second from this near side. They really like that left-footed in-swinging service from Umero. Usually go with Beccaro on the opposite side of the field. Low to the near post. Dimmick tried to flick it along. Healing to Lauren Aldrich. Points it back out for another corner. Dimmick just tries to use the outside of that boot to evade, not at the near stick. They've gone with a lot of different options from this near side service. Goes short this time, top of the 18. Amaya. Jaime. Alvarez. Last off Herrera. Alvarez trying to return it to Ngab. Fouls. Fabrice Ngab just passed his 100th appearance for the Independents. Game against Richmond. To top it all off, he also got the game-winning goal. Quite the way to celebrate. And especially good, too, because he missed a handful of games back in April. 4 games. Very used to scoring against this Greenville team. He had the game-winning goal last season. 35th minute strike to win that one 1-0. Here's Beccaro, just too far ahead, and they'll see it out of play.
That ball played over the end line. It's a goal kick for the Triumph.
Fans get ready. Beginning September 12th, Charlotte Independence is launching their brand new Kick It and Win It halftime competition. If you want a chance to compete on the field, just be at the match. They'll be selecting contestants live from the crowd, and you could be playing for incredible prizes like a big screen TV, a Blackstone grill, an Xbox, and much more. Don't miss your chance to step on the pitch and kick it and win it at halftime. Almost to halftime as we enter the final 5 of the first frame. An opportunity for Charlotte to go top of the league with a win, depending on the result between Omaha and Chattanooga. And as of right now, Union Omaha leading on the road. Not the result Charlotte needs. Geoffroy can't get around Frick, who shields it out for a goal kick. What a great addition to the lineup Matisse Geoffroy came in for Prince Sadie, who started last game against Knoxville. He had that acrobatic effort earlier. Romero, Jaime. To the outside for Alvarez. Alvarez still not fully cleared. The offside flag comes up. Our third overhead kick attempt tonight. It's Maru this time. And what a way that would have been to get his 10th goal. The Golden Boot race runs through the Queen City. Two of the top 3 goal scorers in the league this year on the Independents. Luis Alvarez 9, Swebu Maru 9, and then Connor McGlynn of Westchester also all knotted up at 9 goals apiece. $18 of their 40 goals on the season running through 2 of their lead attackers. We do see a flash off in the distance for Lightning. And Lauren Aldrich, who spotted it with her eye,
Ladies and gentlemen,
will send the teams to the locker room.
Including dangerous lightning. For your own safety,
That'll bring us to a pause as well. Inclement weather in the area means the I-85 derby will have to wait.
Into the stadium as soon as we can. Once again,
it's been a first half full of action, and more will ensue, I am sure. But as of right now, Lightning in the area will send these 2 teams to the locker room with still a lot to work on. Charlotte dominant, Greenville very much on the counter, offering risky opportunities, but neither side able to break through. So we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll try and keep you updated, to keep a look at the social medias for both teams for further weather updates. But as it stands right now, Charlotte 0, Greenville 0, as we step aside for inclement weather.
Where? Is that a couple drops right now? Oh, I didn't notice it. Oh, maybe it's just me sweating. It might be. Felt heavy too, oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a couple. I got nothing. I think it's just that one lightning strike.
Yeah. But we got some black overhead.
That's true.
We're all over metal.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's one south of us.
you're not leaving a shot though, are you?
No. I think they're in a slave. So.
Past that.
Yeah. I'm moderately happy with that. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah. All right. Up some more.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. All right. You want to take
For now, I guess. I guess I can take my chair down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's all clear. We'd like to welcome you back into American Legion Memorial Stadium as we begin preparations to get this game back underway. We thank you for your patience. Your safety is our primary concern, but it looks like everything's good to go now, and we'd love to welcome you back into the stadium. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you happen to have been in your car, this is your all-clear signal to come on back into American Legion Memorial Stadium. We're getting ready to get the teams back out on the field for a quick warm-up period and get this game restarted. Weather looks to have cleared the stadium. You're welcome to come back.
Welcome back. Welcome, welcome.
Fans, one quick announcement. Once the halftime whistle blows here in a few minutes, we will have a condensed 10-minute halftime period. We will have some entertainment, but you might want to make your way to the concession stand or the merch den pretty quickly.
Well, the rain couldn't stop us. We are back and almost ready to resume here at American Legion Memorial Stadium, just moments away from the resumption of the 16th edition of the I-85 Derby. It was a very active 0-0 first 42 minutes and 12 seconds. Both sides very much in this. Domination on the stat sheet for Charlotte. But where it counts on the scoreline, still scoreless. And even though they're being outshot 10-3 on target, 1-1 in shots between these two teams. So finally balanced between two teams that have very different things to play for, but one thing in common: bragging rights over their regional rival. Zach Burley back here with you for the final few moments of the first half, before we go to an abridged halftime break. And rather than 15 minutes, it will be 10 minutes to compensate for the 30, 45-ish minutes we were stepping aside because of lightning. It was a brief sprinkle, a little bit of wind, just enough perhaps to give the ball a little bit of extra zip on the turf. It'll be interesting to see how the two teams approach these last few minutes. If you try and see it out until the halftime break, or do you press hard to try and find one before this next stoppage? First half is where Charlotte has had a lot of opportunities. Might be Greenville. Far post. Cleared away by Nga. 62% of the goals this year for Charlotte have been in the first half. But it will be a late opportunity for the visitors. Their opening corner kick of the night.
Ball defended.
A shot by Connor Evans deflects its way out. They haven't really had any set piece opportunities either, attackingly. They've scored 6 headed goals, or rather they've had 6 scored on them. They've only scored 1 themselves, Greenville. Right-footed outswinger, middle of the box, just off target.
The deflection goes wide and out for a goal kick for the Independents.
Ball still rolling there. This is Lauren Aldrich, our lead referee tonight. You can see the opportunity for Alvarez. She has kept a very tightly officiated game. Gave out a yellow card to Zane Bubb at about the 30-minute mark. Nearly 2/3 of possession for the Independents tonight. 12 goals in the final 15 minutes of games this season in the first half, more than anyone else. It's been a shaky time for Greenville as well. They've conceded 7 goals during that period, but an errant pass. Liati to Noor. Very influential down this left wing. Very competent defending.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time. Stoppage time is brought to you by Blue Cross, North Carolina.
3 more to play here. Bring across Zane Bubb. He is their long throw specialist. He had one opportunity to take one of these attacking throws from the other side of the field. Bubb lobs one in, flicked along. Trying to trickle through. The shot does deflect.
That ball tipped out by the
offensive resurgence here for Greenville coming out of the weather delay. 2 corner kicks in the last stages. So it's Evans again. Right-footed in-swinger this time. They're stacking along the goal line. Short to Herrera. Drives his crosses off the leg of Jaime. So Bubb will go again. St. Bubb making just his 5th start on the year. He started each of the last 4 though. He cannons one in. Edge of the 18. And arms on the back there by Segrist. You see just how much urgency the Independents are playing with here. Nobody was really pressed up along the back 5 though for Charlotte, waiting for that ball over the top. It's really just Maroon. Froy, the ball a few 2 yards ahead of him.
Ball played over the end line. Goal kick for the Triumph.
So still all very much to play for these 2 teams. Charlotte continue to try and hunt down that top spot. They need Omaha to drop points right now. Union Omaha leading Chattanooga on the road 2-1 in the 67th minute. That will do it for the first half. Well, a lengthy weather delay denied us for a moment, but at the end, a first half with lots of opportunities, but no goals as of yet. We'll step aside for an abridged first half as we end scoreless here after the first 45. Charlotte Independence 0, Greenville Triumph 0.
I need my back to give me a break. I want options and a doctor who helps me choose the right one. I want technology informing my surgeon's every move so I get the fastest recovery. I want to get back with the guys before I miss another Saturday, because I've got plenty left in the tank.
For the gold standard in spine surgery, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Charlotte, it's time to rally behind your home team, your Charlotte Independents. Get your tickets now and join us for Novant Health and Wellness Night as your Charlotte Independents take on the Sarasota Paradise at American Legion Memorial Stadium Saturday, August 15th. Get an exclusive Novant Health yoga mat when doors open while supplies last. Purchase a game day ticket combo with a morning yoga session plus a mat for just $25. Don't miss your chance to be part of the action. For county, for country, ride with us. Get your tickets now at charlotteindependents.com.
Scoreless at halftime here in Charlotte, North Carolina, in this latest edition of the I-85 rivalry between the Independents and the Triumph. Well, rain tried to delay us, but we still carry on in a very important match, not only for the two teams' bragging rights, but also in the standings. Take a look at it here. Omaha right now in the last stages of their game on the road against the Red Wolves. They are picking up 3 points, which means Charlotte could only follow them up the table, but could not go first. There's still time for things to develop there. The Red Wolves right on that playoff bubble. The Greenville Triumph in 14th below the picture could close up to 7 points to that playoff line with a win. The Independents can only keep pace with the Omaha. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Independents. They're in a great run right now. A lot of home games. So this is their third consecutive of 5 home games, 7 of 8 stretching from the middle of July to the beginning of September. They want to pick up as many points as possible while here at home. Next time out, they'll be playing in the USL Cup against the Hartford Athletic, one of just 2 League One teams to qualify for the knockout rounds. Well, even more to come here as we roll on in the I-85 Derby. It's scoreless so far.
Rebound, they score! What a goal!
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Hay mucha fiesta, señor Martino. Hay sed de revancha, doctor. Pero falta gol y estamos a esperar a un gol. ¿Hugo Sánchez? Sí, tira para adelante. ¿Quién maneja? ¿Un futbolista? ¡Llegamos por fin! ¡Ay, bendito sea el chofer, doctor! Hugo, ¿regreso a las canchas? ¿Algún consejo?
Sí, confía y cree en ti.
¡Ey! ¡Vas al norte! A donde me dé la oportunidad, pero listo para dar el paso. ¡Listo, vámonos!
This is your moment.
Prinks Tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines, from early mornings to late nights, from fun with friends to winner takes all, from the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks Tires will be there for the long haul.
I need my heart to stop slowing me down. I want a plan that fixes this fast, and an expert who will talk me through it. I want a heart specialist at the top of the field, and a scar too small to notice. I want to be back out here because I want to give them what this place gives me.
For nationally recognized heart and vascular care, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best physicians, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Scoreless here in Charlotte between the Independents and the Triumph, but we've got even more for you with our USL halftime update. Let's throw it over to Dan Lucas for even more all around the league.
It is time for the USL halftime update in League One. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio with the headlines. Forward Madison's role continued into the month of August with another victory. Forward Ryan Carmichael scored a hat trick in a 5-2 win over Chattanooga, the first hat trick in club history. And Madison's home unbeaten streak has now reached a club record 11 matches. Earlier this week, big plans for Portland Hearts of Pine, a brand new stadium, not only a vision for Cassidy Point in Portland, Now the club has acquired the land it needs for the project. The Waterfront Stadium will host the men's and women's teams and is expected to hold 9,000 to 11,000 fans. Wednesday the 12th, it's the quarterfinals of the Prinks Tires USL Cup. Charlotte Independence and Spokane Velocity carry the torch for League One. USL will perform its test run of football video support, allowing coaches 2 requests for video review of 4 areas: goal or no goal, penalty or no penalty, direct red card, and mistaken identity of a yellow or a red card. Upcoming national spotlight games, all on CBS Sports Network. Omaha hosting Richmond on the 16th. Phoenix Rising and Colorado Springs on the 19th, and that game is also on 2DN. And then Orange County hosting FC Tulsa on the 22nd. This is the USL Halftime Update. Let's get you back out to your match.
I need my back to give me a break. I want options and a doctor who helps me choose the right one. I want technology informing my surgeon's every move so I get the fastest recovery. I want to get back with the guys before I miss another Saturday, because I've got plenty left in the tank.
For the gold standard in spine surgery, you want Novant. Novant Health. Best surgeons, amazing nurses, remarkable care.
Want an affordable and exciting outing for the whole family? The Charlotte Independence has you covered. Introducing the Charlotte Independence Family 4-Pack. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 drinks, starting at only $80. It's everything you need for a family night filled with soccer fun. Come see your Charlotte Independence play at American Legion Memorial Stadium. For county, for country, ride with us. Get your family 4-pack today at charlotteindependence.com.
Well, folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive.
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
We are back and ready for second half action here from American Legion Memorial Stadium between the Charlotte Independence and the Greenville Triumph. There's the whistle, and we are back underway. Well, a shortened first half halftime break, rather than 15 minutes. We got a nice 10. It's that about half an hour, 45 minutes weather delay. So we're right back into the action. Just enough time for these players to catch their breath after a frantic resumption to play. 2 corner kicks for Greenville. It was a nice opportunity for them to try and capitalize on kind of an awkward restart. Everyone should be well rested and ready to continue as Jaime is fouled by Segrist. Look at the early pressure here by Greenville. Making it very difficult for Charlotte to move with ease through the lines. Opportunity for Charlotte with tonight's game to go to the top of the league standings. They're being stymied right now by Omaha on the road, who just scored a 3rd goal. They're now up 3-1 on the road. Jaime, advantage was played. And Connor Evans is going to get a yellow card for his efforts. Second man wearing that Triumph badge to be booked tonight. Going alongside Bub. Take a look at it on our Black Tie Bus Charters replay. Jaime gives a little extra at the end to show his frustration. So Charlotte have the most combined direct free kick and free kick goals this season in League One. 5 of them total. We'll see what Baquero can do. Short to Ngam. He tees one up. Not far away.
Fervis Ngam uncorks the left foot. It's just wide. Goal kick for the Triumph.
They will just have to try and win tonight's game, it seems, just to keep pace with Union Omaha. They do have a game in hand, so at some point they'll be able to close that gap. What they were hoping for, a Chattanooga draw or win, doesn't look like it's going to come to fruition. They still got to get the job here, though. Alvarez, the back heel, Jaime, end line. Last touched off of Greenville.
That ball defended over the end line will be a corner kick
Fritz
for the Jacks.
swears he was not the last to get there. Let's take a look ourselves. Great work by Jaime to use this little burst of pace. It doesn't look like there is a touch there. So a bit fortunate. Taking quickly and short. Driven in, off the far post. Denied by the woodwork. Gaffroy, whipped in by Amaya. Asking for the handball and given.
The call, free kick coming for the Triumph.
Well, it pinballed around inside the 18. Smart play by Baquero to take it quickly. Then watch here, just barely a flick perhaps. Just strikes the far post. Not sure if the statisticians will count that one, but more than anyone else this season, Charlotte have hit the woodwork 14 times. It was probably more of a cross rather than a shot, but they'll probably still take it as one. Greenville have hit the woodwork 7 times by comparison. A good run in behind. Maru. All night. Ice in his veins, no problem to deal with that. Jaime, too much sauce on the ball through. Is pleading with Baquero to make that run.
Ball played over the end line. Goal kick, Triumph.
For Greenville, down in 14th. Tonight an opportunity. Pick up 3 points, which would move them at least closer to that playoff line. Chattanooga dropping points is a good thing for them. They could possibly close the gap to as much as 7. Just as importantly for them, though, an opportunity to level up the I-85 rivalry. The 15 previous meetings, it has been a close affair. 8 wins for Charlotte, 7 for Greenville. Recent history has not been kind to the Triumph. They won 4 of the first 6 meetings between these two, but have only won 3 of the last 9. It was a barnstorming game last year. The highest scoring of it as well, a 4-5 victory for Greenville. And the scoreline reads like the 12 days of Christmas. Siobhan Marsh hat trick, 2 Christian Cheney penalties, and a Juan Moreno red card as Jaime nearly gets there. Tonight quite hasn't had the same amount of scoring. Perhaps it will buoy you to know there has never been a scoreless draw between these two teams. Never even a draw. Segrist will take rather than giving it over to Bub. And a couple of these long throw opportunities, but they're going to elect to put Bub in the box and let Segrist take it himself. There is Bub. to the edge of the 6, and it's just wide.
Shot is just wide.
The flag stays down, but the best opportunity of the night for Greenville. Well, they put Bub in the box for a reason, and he just cushions it to the path of Patty. That height and physical prowess of Zane Bub immediately paying off. Ball down the middle for Baquero. Alvarez drives one in. Amal Knight had an exciting summer. Was on the bench for the World Cup Intercontinental Final. And Jamaica played the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the winner of which went to the World Cup, which we know who won that game. All night, who played for Charlotte, 14 appearances for his country. No foul. Jefferson Amaya gets stuck in. Fritz, foot left in by Alvarez. We play on. Evans, no support on the outside. Bub just can't keep it in play on the near side. This will bring out the yellow card belatedly for Luis Alvarez. That'll be his 3rd yellow of the season. A challenge on Fritz. Here's a look at it. Just a foot up high. Similar to the challenge we saw from Bub in the first half, which also received a yellow. Alvarez, first man in blue and gold to enter the book tonight. Jefferson Amaya. Jaime. Baquero through the lines. Gaffroy cuts it back. Amal Knight read it the whole way.
Yellow card was shown to number 47, Luis Alvarez of the Independents.
Evans inside to Herrera. Now Norm. Nor just not on the same wavelength as Herrera. Could see what he was thinking there. Just a little toe poke to the edge of the box. Here comes Maru. Flag is down, trying to catch Knight out.
Swabu Maru takes the opportunity.
End-to-end stuff here in Charlotte. Great timing by Alvarez. And you can see what Maru was thinking. Just not on target. Starting to get a little bit of a frantic pace to this one. Thumping header by Nga. Goes for the overlap. The flick back for Alvarez. Intercepted by Evans. He's on his bike now. Norm. Nor still lays it across.
Shot attempt is wide.
Leotti just could not turn it home. Great heads-up play by Evans to pick out Norm. And now watch one-on-one here. Just that touch inside is what unlocks Dimmick. And now Leotti claims that there was a touch there. It took it away from him. But in the end, just needed the slightest of glances to guide that home. That's Leotti's 5th shot of the night, more than anyone else. Baquero. The temperature continue to turn up here. first half threatened to open up, but just never really got started. Floated in nicely. Dimmick, return to Cinder. Second bite to the back stick. See every man behind the ball for Greenville. Between the lines is Baquero. Threads it through for Nga. Alvarez, in line. Cannons it off the legs of Bob. And out for their first corner of the second half.
For the Independents, Luis Alvarez over the ball. Make some noise, fans!
So they'll wait for Baquero to take. Jaime. Alvarez drives it himself. Off the back of their own man. And out harmlessly for a goal kick.
A goal kick for the Triumph.
Novant Health is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Charlotte Independents. With same and next day sick visits, Novant Health provides care where and when you need it. Schedule online at novanthealth.org. During that, we had a yellow card issued out to Izad Liani. He has done just about everything but score tonight. He's come so close on 2 occasions. Here he goes again, trying to get around the shoulder of Romero. Stymied by the offside flag. Liani has got a goal in each of the last 2 games. Had the game-tying goal in the 93rd minute against Portland Hearts of Pine, and then had the game-winning goal in the previous match. Tallies him to 5 on this season. After joining Greenville from Portland. He's on loan with Hearts of Pine from Lexington. Pitched in 3 goals up north. Baquero, away by Bub. Javin Romero, great ball into the feet of Alvarez. Alvarez still. Jaime, blasted over.
Jaime's shot's a little tall. It'll be a goal kick for the Triumph.
Another well-worked opportunity that runs through the feet of Alvarez. Did well to find space for Jaime at the top of the box. It's not an uncommon position for Charlotte to score from. They're tied for the most goals scored from outside the box of anyone in the regular season. They have scored 8 from outside the box. They have allowed only 1, which is also the fewest. Greenville tonight trying to do something they've only managed once this season, win away. In for Fritz. Herrera. Fritz on the end line. Nor at the back stick. And Gaffroy clears it to safety. Maru off for Jaime. Alvarez in support. Touched around. Alvarez. Maru denied by Knight. But off the bottom of the board.
Independence!
Swabu Maru takes the lead in the Golden Boot race. There were whiffs of offside here. We'll get a good look at it. Excellent play by Jaime. Let's watch where the ball comes in here. Bub is left behind. It looks like he might be onside. but cannoning it off the bar on the second attempt. Playing through to the finish, showing his quality. Knight does well in the first, but right up to his feet. And the man who can't stop scoring notches his 10th.
Your Independence goal by number 26, Shwebu Maru. His 10th goal of the
Greenville
season,
went over to the linesman on the far side, pleading. Regardless, it was very close. You thought Alvarez, after dispatching Zane Bubb, was going to take it himself, but it was actually probably the wiser decision to play in Maru. With hindsight, clearly so. So it is Charlotte who strike first. Herrera to the back stick. Centered ball off the crossbar.
That shot hits the
Liotti very nearly leveling us, just seconds away from the opening goal. So well done at the back stick to put it into a dangerous area and just inches away. Liotti now with a hat trick of solid opportunities to find his opening goal. But it's that dynamic duo that provides the breakthrough. You could probably make a pretty solid guess that Alvarez or Maru would be involved. Turns out they both were. It's his 12th goal on the season. His 10th in league play. He now has 9 goals in his last 11 games, Shwebu Maru. That puts him just ahead of his teammate, Luis Alvarez. There might be more. Jaime. Surrounded by 3. Just dribbles it across the end line.
Ball played over by the Independents. It will be a goal kick for the Triumph.
All smiles for Christopher Jaime in the Charlotte Independents. The trend will continue. There's never been a scoreless draw when these two teams have met. Shanked over to Noor. Nil is a very familiar scoreline. 4 of the last 5 have ended 1-0. And 7 of the previous 15. Cleared away by Inga. Liotti gonna stop the game so we can receive some attention.
Hey fans, don't forget, starting September 12th, one lucky fan will be selected during every home match to compete in our...
Look closely here and see if we can find the contact.
With a chance to win amazing prizes.
Looks like it's just the trailing arm, maybe just kind of the end of the hand, a couple of fingertips off the face of Azadi.
Next contestant. Black Tie Transportation is the official team transportation of the Charlotte Independents. Whether you're heading to the airport, a special event, or a night out.
One of the things you gotta be careful with when you go up for those headers. You gotta keep your arms down by your side, because especially over the last 18 months to 2 years, referees have gotten very particular about calling any of the contact to the face. Even in that instance where he's not clearly reaching for him, he's just jumping up, using his arms to get a little bit of extra height. You can see exactly what Liotti thinks of the no call.
4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 drinks, starting at only $80. It's everything you need for a family night.
Leotti, who has more shots than anyone else in the field right now, has struck the woodwork. He's done just about everything but put the ball in the back of the net. Greenville may have only won once away from home this season, a 3-0 win on the road against the Cosmos. For Charlotte, they've only lost at home once. They only have 4 losses on the season total. Just one of those here at American Legion Memorial. It was a 4-2 loss to Chattanooga just a few weeks ago, as Leotti will have to wait to come back in. Given the wave on by Lauren Aldrich. And back up to even strength. Alvarez in for Baquero. And a foot left in by Maru. Enough to draw the foul. Clever ball from Baquero. Clear foul there, just catching the foot of Patty. Charlotte will not be content with one. They've scored 2 goals in games more than they've scored 1, and they very well may have scored 3 goals in more games than they've scored 1. Tallied more goals than any other team in the league. Is Greenville ready? The first substitution of the night. Over the top for Maru, takes it first time.
Maru gets his foot around it.
Nearly got his second brace in 2 weeks.
With a triumph.
Named to the team of the week for those 2 goals in the game winner against Knoxville last time out. What an incredible pickup Maru has been for Charlotte. He's named to the Cameroonian World Cup squad back in 2022. Was plying his trade in South Africa for the Orlando Pirates. Came over to the United States in 2025. Had a great first season, second most goals in the team with 9. Leotti's frustration continues. Swaybu Maru has the unique distinction of being the first substitute to ever score a hat trick in League One. He leads his team in goals now and leads the league in goals as well. Pinged out wide for Dimmick, just too high. Jonathan Romero. As we get our first substitutions of the night, it'll be Devin Boyce to come in.
Bringing on number 7,
Boyce replaces Fritz.
Who's replacing number 22, Kimito Fritz.
16th appearance of the season, had that game-winning goal against Madison. He's had 3 on the season, so they're hoping Devin Boyce can come into the game and provide them something attacking. He's going to take up kind of in the middle alongside Leotti. Just below him, they've switched Noor to this near side. He had been playing on the left wing. Now he's on this near side. He'll receive the ball. Tried to go through for Herrera. Alvarez poked through. Offside flag stays down. Saved by Knight.
Maroon's shot is saved by Knight, but it will be a corner kick for the Jacks.
Well, everyone took a brief moment there. Bub is
John
playing him
Vaquero
on.
heading over to take the corner kick for the
Another
Jacks.
great recovery by
Here we go,
Knight.
fans. Let's get a second goal. Make some
His
noise.
second influential save of the night. The former Charlotte man is keeping Greenville in this one. Short to Alvarez. Jaime. Vaquero. Hit away by Bub. It's been a good recovery to form for for Charlotte. There's a bit of a brief moment there in July where they looked a little bit shaky. Gotten 2 consecutive wins with that win against Knoxville. The first time they've done that since the very start of July. Winless in the previous 4. And experienced back-to-back losses for just the second time this season. Ooh, heavy contact at the back of the head. Frick's going to take a yellow card for it.
Caution shown to number 5, Brandon Frick of the Triumph.
Alvarez just caught high up on his back, and you can see that whiplash. So Jaime wriggles away. Vaquero now. Second opportunity. Tried the back heel. Greenville, I believe it's Bub, struggling just a little bit. But able to continue though. Looking for Boyce. Foul call, just a little push in the back by Boyce. Season tickets are still available for the 2026 season, with packages starting at just $5 per match. You can lock in your seats today by visiting tickets.charlotteindependence.com. Secure your spot with the Charlotte Independents. Here they come with Vaquero. Out wide. Clipped into the back stick. Nobody home there. Alvarez had cut into the middle. Boyce tries that outlet ball to split the difference between Accio and Liati. Another one of those big sliding challenges, and he's got to be careful here. Liati is already on a yellow. And Aldrich is going to go to the pocket and send him off. A second yellow card for Azad Liati.
Yellow card caution shown to number 19, Azad Liati. It is his second, which results in a red card disqualification.
He doesn't get contact on the ball. Romero just at the last decides to just clip it away, take the contact. And it's just been one of those. See Jay Bahindi, the assistant coach, alongside him, just contemplating how they're going to approach the remainder here. They've got 2 substitutes waiting to come on. Of course, losing an attacker, that means they don't have to make a change. Sheep-wise, Looks like they're going to go with a 4-4-1 at the moment. Started with the back five. Just a little pulling on the jersey there by Akio.
Hey fans, if you have any appetite left, there is going to be some free food given away over at concession stand 1. Head on over there if you like a little late night snack here in the last
Alvarez gets some contact. As Charlotte also readying a sub. Looks like we'll have 3 changes at the next opportunity. Maru. Really would like one more goal here to seal things. Alvarez. Hooked clear. Having gone the overlap, they go to him. Clipped in, back stick. Foul called though. As Maru went up for the header. Round the corner. Beautiful ball into Herrera. As Evans switches the field. Just too much on it. That'll be the opening change now for Charlotte. Joey Skinner.
Substitutions are brought to you by
He'll come in alongside Jason Borghi.
Are the Independents bringing in number 3, Joey Skinner. For number 13, Matisse Geffroy. Making the
Geffroy
adjustment
was
for the
fantastic in that first half. Came in for Prince Sadi into the lineup.
Coming in for
Skinner.
number 32, Zane Bow.
Has a couple of assists on the year. Joining from Tampa Bay during the off-season. It's Jason Borghi coming on for Greenville. Last time out, he came off the bench, making his first appearance. Excuse me, this is his first appearance since the 25th of July. He's been on the bench for the last 2. It was after a really good July for him personally. Started 4 out of the 5 games in that month. Alvarez. Maru off the back of Evans. In for Maru, looking for his brace. Denied by Knight. Still alive. Just let it ride across his body there to try and get it back onto his favored foot. Herrera was there to snatch it away. Nothing going on the counter. As Maru seems the most likely to finish this one off. You do not want to leave this until the last. You want to get that second goal just in case there's a late set piece. It's a Greenville team desperate for a win. Need to start putting together wins. They're 2 games unbeaten. Just a slip on the turf. Pinged out for Alvarez. Maru down the middle. Jaime, supported by Baquero, goes to the end line. Jaime, all the way across And Seegers gets the last touch.
That was defended over the end line and will be a corner kick for the Jags. Make some noise, fans. It's number 5, Javi Romero, taking his left foot to go over the ball for the Jags.
Ninth corner kick for Charlotte. We haven't really been able to see them generate a lot off of these set-piece opportunities. They've been a little tricky with these ones with Romero. They've tried short, they've tried low on the ground to the near post. They go low again. This would be the opportunity to try something. Back for Alvarez. Takes it himself.
Shot by Luis Alvarez, just over the mark. It will be a goal kick.
A young man who has been lighting up League One since joining.
But first, we're going to have some substitutions.
Nice layoff. You see, just trying to pick out that top corner.
Making the adjustment is Greenville. Coming in number 12.
Some more substitutions for Greenville as they roll the dice one last time.
Also coming in number 9, Rodrigo.
Akio and Evans will come off to be replaced by Lee and Robles. Robles, who has 3 goals on the year. And Evan Lee, a mainstay. Not just for Greenville, but for League One. Is the second most regular season minutes of any player in League One history. Behind only Brandon Frick. Into the final 5 minutes here of action. It has been a cagey affair. While Charlotte have had the better of the opportunities, Greenville still have had looks. And this game is not yet put to bed. Free kick given. This will be the best opportunity from a set piece that Greenville have had tonight. They have not scored from a free kick this year in the regular season. One of 7 teams. Charlotte have only allowed 2-headed goals. And are one of the cleanest teams in the league with the 3rd fewest fouls committed. We'll see if they're made to pay. Borghi to the back stick. Boyce, and away by Maru. Lee stays forward. Gonna try and service it back in. Borghi. Just can't be brought in by Lee. They're throwing everybody forward here. Frick and Maru. Risky pass, given away to Skinner. Skinner just muscled off the ball. Baquero. Alvarez. Back to Baquero. Just overcooked the cross. Well, Greenville are playing with abandon right now. On that set piece and the subsequent opportunities, they had everyone in the attacking half despite being a man down. Robles brought down, waved away by Lauren Aldrich.
Ball played over the end line. It will be a goal kick for the Jets.
You make the judgment here at home. Manning clearly with the arm.
The adjustment, bringing in number 16 for the
contact starts outside the box. It does continue in.
Also coming in, number 21, Tabonare.
It's one of those ones you've seen them given, but it's especially frustrating on a night like this for Greenville, where they haven't really gotten a lot of those margin calls. But that was one of those decisions that would have drastically altered the complexion of this game. Very well could have been a penalty, might have been given as a free kick where the contact started. Yellow card given to Chapa Herrera in the aftermath. Down a man, but not down and out yet. Charlotte also made a substitution during that bust-up. Tabo Nere came on. We enter into the 90th minute. Both teams very leaky at the back in the final 15. Charlotte have conceded 9 goals, the second most of anyone in the final 15 minutes of games. Equally so for Greenville, who've conceded 7, the 4th most of anyone. But where the big difference goes is in goals scored. Charlotte with 7 in the final 15 minutes of games, only 1 tied for the fewest in the league for Greenville. They're gonna need something as we prepare for stoppage time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 4th official has
6 minutes of added time.
6 minutes of stoppage time.
And the red card for Liotti. Goal celebration. Lots of substitutions. So plenty of time here at the end to make something happen. Charlotte from here get to stay home. They're going to be one of the 2 teams from League One to play in the knockout rounds of the USL Cup. They're going to host Hartford here. They're on a long home run. So they want to pick up as many points during this period as possible. Foul given. And it might just all kick off here. Borghi came right over to Robles. Yellow card is out for Rodrigo Robles.
Yellow card caution shown to number 9, Rodrigo Robles.
That big swing there at the end. Nowhere near the ball, but clearly a lot of frustration, not just for Greenville. For Robles specifically, who felt he was denied. They were a very advantageous free kick or a penalty.
Yellow card caution shown to number 14, Rayud Manin of the Independents.
Manin will join in on the action. A late flurry of yellow cards. Two more substitutions await for Charlotte. One of them some significance. Foul given. Alvarez. Jaime. Away goes Frick. Hunting for Robles. Not going to keep it in play. Well, this win will take one step closer for Mike Jeffries. A statistic I'm sure he does not care about, but one that is still very important for him personally. He is climbing the ranks and hunting down Darren Sawatsky for the most wins of a coach in League One and the USL Cup. This win would take him to 64, just 2 behind Darren Sawatsky. Jaime. One to chase on the far side. And Patty just forced to clear it out for a throw. No, Seegers can keep it in. They've seen just about everybody forward. Frick at the edge of the 18, does get there. Herrera over the top for Robles, brings it down. Devin Boyce. Slicing and dicing on the far side, but muscled off. Great defending down by the corner flag. And that'll bring us to our last substitutions of the night.
Coming into the game for
and a big ovation for our Aquafina man of the match, Shuebu Muru. Right now, the game-winning goal, and the goal that puts him to the top of the Golden Boot race, his 10th in the league. An incredible night for him. Our Man of the Match award presented by Aquafina. We knew he was going to be involved. A man with 3 game-winning goals coming into tonight. If you take a look at the 2 who've come on, Sinka Koulibaly, and of quite some significance, Stefano Pino making his debut for Charlotte. As if they didn't have enough goal scorers on the team already, they go and find Pino. He's one of the most decorated goal scorers in USL. 2-time MVP in the old NASL. He's played all across this league. On for his debut after being on the bench last game against Knoxville. Noor outside. Laced across and away by Koulibaly. And that will take us to the final whistle. That 1-0 scoreline holds.
1-0. That's a Jacks win.
Well, after a fought battle from start to finish, the Independents take it 1-0. We'll have even more to wrap it up from Charlotte when we return. But the Independents take this next edition of the I-85 Derby 1-0.
When it comes to delivering high quality, affordable health care, relationships matter. And after 90 years, Blue Cross North Carolina is proud of the relationships we've built with you. We're 5,000 neighbors, friends, and family committed to improving the health and well-being of everyone across this state. We're here for you, all of you.
Charlotte, it's time to rally behind your home team, your Charlotte Independents. Get your tickets now and join us for Novant Health and Wellness Night as your Charlotte Independents take on the Sarasota Paradise at American Legion Memorial Stadium Saturday, August 15th. Get an exclusive Novant Health yoga mat when doors open while supplies last. Purchase a game day ticket combo with a morning yoga session plus a mat for just $25. Don't miss your chance to be part of the action. For county, for country, ride with us. Get your tickets now at charlotteindependents.com.
folks, it's only 8 a.m. and it's going to be another hot one. Today's high is 85 degrees with lows ranging in the upper 50s. Tomorrow's more of the same, plus some light wind coming in from the northeast. Coming up at 8:30, Paul's got an exclusive
Babe, it's 8 a.m.
Fried chicken, better with Pepsi.
Well, for the 5th time in the last 6 appearances, the battle for I-85 ends 1-0. The Charlotte Independents continue their dominance. They now lead 9-7 over Greenville all time in this rivalry. Well, it was a tightly contested affair from start to finish. We can show you our full-time highlights, exactly how we got to this 1-0 scoreline. First half that was divided by a bit of rain, but it was Greenville starting off. Liati is going to feature heavily throughout this. He had a great game, but an unlucky game. Multiple opportunities to put Greenville ahead, but just could not capitalize. Before that weather break, both sides exchanging opportunities, and Maru denied by Amal Knight on his return to American Legion Memorial Stadium. He was fantastic on his return. We get into the second half after the weather delay, and it was all Charlotte. Alvarez trying to tee up his teammate. The first opportunity denied, but the second off the bottom of the bar. And that man leads your Golden Boot race from his teammate who was tied with him. Double digits in regular season goals for Swaybu Maru. Who else could it have been? 4 game-winning goals for him on the season. Greenville tried late, lots of pressure, and Liati got his marching orders thanks to a second yellow card to end the night for him that he would want back. Those are your full-time highlights brought to you by Novant Health. Here's your full-time stats. 23 shots for the Charlotte Independents, only 5 on target. That's going to be the disappointing number for Greenville. They got off double-digit shots, but only 1 on target, especially considering some of the balls they got inside the 18-yard box. Possession heavily in favor of the home side, who adds another win to the column, bouncing back from those 4 games winless. Well, that does it for us here in the Queen City. Yet again, for the 8th time in 16 meetings between these two teams, the final score is 1-0. For myself, Zach Burley, our incredible crew here in Charlotte, we say thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.